What is going on with the West Alabama real estate market? What is going on with the West Alabama real estate market? You might have been seeing some stuff on the news about how bad the real estate market is, and in some areas of the country it is. I've got some really good news for those of us who live in West Alabama, or for those of you that are thinking about moving here. Don't believe everything that you're seeing on the news. I'm gonna give you some numbers. I've got some notes here with some good statistics on what's actually happening in the West Alabama market at the beginning of 2023. Hey guys, I'm Phil Duke Jr. here. I'm the broker and owner of First Class Real Estate Capstone, located in Northport, Alabama. I also run the YouTube channel Living in Tuscaloosa County. If you're looking to make a move, whether you already live here or you're looking to move here, go ahead and click that like button and that subscribe button so you can make sure you never miss out on any content that might help you make a decision about where to move and what to buy, how much to buy. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. I want to kind of go over a couple numbers, and I'm going to share the numbers, but I'm also going to share with you what these numbers mean. This is going to be very simple for you to follow. First off, we do have a change in the real estate market. 1 year ago, in early 2022, we were still having, crazy amounts of multiple offer scenarios. Many buyers were forced to make a decision on the house they wanted, sometimes without even seeing the house, or sometimes they had to go see the house on the day that it hit the market. They had to write an offer above list price, and they were just hoping and praying that they were the one that got that offer accepted. Well, things have certainly changed, and here's how it's changed. The average days on the market, DOM, days on the market in the last 30 days in the West Alabama market has been 44 days on the market, okay? Big increase in the average time that a house is sitting on the market. So if a house hits the market today, you probably still want to go take a look at it fairly quickly, but you might have a little bit of time to go take a look at it. You're not having to make a rushed, decision on a house like you would have a year ago. Do you have some more negotiating power? A little bit. Houses are still selling for 98% of what they're being listed for right now, with many still being at 100% or more. So our average sales price to list price ratio has gone down a little bit. We're not seeing houses going for $5,000 above asking, $10,000 above asking, $20,000 above asking price like we were a year ago, but they're still pretty much selling for what they're asking for within reasons. We've got less showings going on right now, but what that means is that the showings that are happening, we have better quality showings. So you might only get 1 or 2 or 3 showings in a week, but those 1 or 2 or 3 people are serious about making a decision for the most part. In fact, the numbers I looked at for the last 30 days, the average number of showings for the houses that actually accepted an offer was only 6 showings per pending. So 6 people came to look at the house. 1 of those 6 wrote an offer, and the offer got accepted. Now, it could have been that 2 or 3 of them wrote offers, but more than likely what we're seeing in our office right now, just with communicating with agents in the local area, we're kind of putting houses out there on the market right now, and if we get a good offer, our advice right now is for the seller to accept it, to negotiate it, because we don't know when or if another offer might come in. So 6 showings before they go pending. So if you got a listing that's on the market and it's had 20 showings and no offers, to me that's a sign that the market does not agree. The buyers in the market do not agree with the price that is set on your house. The marketing is doing a good enough job of getting them out to the house, but once they get out to the house, they're not seeing enough value to go forward. So how's this impacted? I'm going to go through sellers, buyers, renters, and investors. How are these 4 different people in the marketplace affected by this? Number 1, sellers. A year ago, sellers weren't having to really do a whole lot to prep their home to sell. We could pretty much put a sign in the yard, and within 48 hours, we would probably have a contract. More than likely would have multiple offers. Today, if you're looking to sell a house, in the West Alabama market, you need to do what we used to do, which is prepare the house to hit the market, okay? You need to have good curb appeal. You need to have good paint colors. You need to have flooring that is in good shape. You need to declutter the house, and then you need to price it correctly, okay? If you do those couple things as a seller, you're still gonna get your house sold in this market. Now, if you've seen the way that prices have gone up and up and up over the last few years, you're probably not in this market. You're probably not gonna be able to price your house $20,000 above what the comparables are telling you and negotiate down from there. What's gonna happen is if your house is overpriced right now, buyers have other houses to go look at. They'll just simply go look at those houses and they will make an offer on the ones that are already priced right. They won't even want to negotiate with you back and forth to try to get you down on the price because there's other houses on the market that are already priced better than your overpriced listing. So price it right, prepare it, make sure you've got good curb appeal, good flooring, good paint colors, price right, houses are still selling, okay? This is not like 2010 where only 1 out of 17 listings that hit the market was selling. So 17 people would hit the market in a month, only 1 out of 17 would sell. We're not seeing anywhere near those numbers right now. There's nothing to panic about. And also for sellers, I want you to know that the prices haven't gone down. They've just stopped going up as fast as what they were. We're not like some of the big metro areas where I have friends where they have seen the market go down 10 or 15 or 20% because of the insane demand that they have. West Alabama, Tuscaloosa in particular, Tuscaloosa County, even throughout 2007, 2008, the Great Recession, we never really saw prices go down like the rest of the country did. So we are kind of an anomaly. There's a lot of reasons why. I could get into that in another video, but prices have not dropped off here for sellers. They've just stopped going up as fast as what they were. So you've just got to price it a little bit more realistic, and you've got to be willing to negotiate when that offer comes in, because it might be the only offer you get over the 30 or 60 or 90 days that you're going to have your house on the market. So that's how it's affected sellers. How's the market affected buyers right now? Well, kind of already talked about this, but buyers last year were having to make rushed decisions. They were having to go look at a house pretty much as soon as it hit the market, and they had to put in a really high offer to even have a chance of getting it. That is not the case today. Now, there are some exceptions to this rule, and there's exceptions to all this. There's case-by-case basis on some of this stuff, but overall, buyers are now able to go out and look at a couple houses. They're able to probably think on it for a day or two, maybe even give it a few days to see if another listing might hit the market that's an even better fit for them. And then when they do go to write their offer, right now buyers are also getting closing costs paid for, at least partially, if not all the way. A year ago, in early 2022, you were having to put in an offer for $5,000 or $10,000 or $20,000 or $50,000 above list price, and you had to pay all the closing costs. Well, now, with the market the way that it is, these sellers know that this might be the only offer they really get. And if they really want to sell, they want to work with you. So that gives you more power as a buyer to negotiate. You might get closing costs paid for. You might be able to get some repairs done on the house when you get your home inspection. You might be able to get a home warranty included in the property. You might be able to get some other concessions in there as well. But the big thing is that you're not having to make a rush decision right now, which I think is a really good thing for the market. So what we're seeing right now is really not a seller's market or a buyer's market. It's more of just a fair market. It's fair to sellers and it's fair to buyers right now. So right now is a really good time to be in the market, whether you're selling or buying. Renters, how has the market affected renters? Well, the rental market right now in Tuscaloosa is similar to how the selling market and buying market was a year ago. There's not much available to rent in the Tuscaloosa area. Prices have gone up, rents have gone up. And so if you're a renter right now and you've already got a rental agreement and you feel like it's a fair price, I would recommend trying to stay put if you're gonna rent. Don't go from renting where you're at right now to renting somewhere else. You're probably gonna be surprised at how much more expensive the rent is gonna be when you move away from the rental that you're currently in. Okay, so if you've got a good rental rate where you're at right now, I would recommend staying put. because the rent rates are just going to keep going up and keep going up and keep going up. Number 4, investors. How has this market affected investors? Well, with there being, less buyers in the marketplace, with there being a little bit more wiggle room in the pricing, we've started to see investors start purchasing once again. I'm a real estate investor, and I'm looking for stuff right now. The last 2 years, 2021, 2022, were really not good years to try to pick up investment properties because you were having to overbid and all that kind of stuff. Right now, if you're looking for investment properties in the West Alabama area, it's a good time. I'll write a couple offers a week, either for myself or for investor clients that we have here. And I have been surprised how much wiggle room there has been in the price of some of these properties that you see that have been on the market for a little bit, that need repairs. There has been a lot of good deals out there right now. So if you're an investor looking to get good deals on properties right now, is a really good market for you. You haven't had this opportunity for the last couple years, but right now is a good time to either get into the investment space or to get back into it if you took a break during 2001 or 2022. So that is how the real estate market is going right now in early 2023. If you have any specific questions, feel free to comment below. You can also check out my contact info, reach out to me directly. Would be happy to answer your question individually or hop on a video chat to go over anything more detail. Hope you had a great day, and I'll talk to you real soon.